Hello, Becky. Hello, first to comment today. And Leslie, Samantha, Debbie, and Shelley. Hello, hello, hello. Hi, Lauren. Hello, how are we all? Hi, Melanie, Diane, and Andrea. Hello, good evening, Shirley. I hope we're well. Hello, Lady Hev, Andy, and Katie. Hello, 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 hello. Are we all okay? It is Tuesday this week already, so my kids went back to school today. I think they're already ready for a holiday again. To be honest, my daughter absolutely adores school, but yeah, I don't know. I think it's that time of year. It's just cold. It's wet. No one wants to wear coats, but they have to wear coats. So yeah, it's that kind of time of year. She's just giving me a stare down through the windows. Sorry, my kids are at the window. It's because I was winding them up. Right, okay, sorry about that. So I have put the order list on the page, so if you have ordered, hopefully you can see whereabouts you are. I am just... Hang on, loved hearing me singing after I turned the camera off. Please explain, Maz. What does that mean? Right, sorry, yeah. So I have posted the order list on the page. I've just completely been thrown. So we're live today, and then we're live tomorrow with the January 2025 monthly charm deal. And then we're live again on Friday and then Sunday as well. So the monthly charm deal this week, if I bring it up on the humming. Could you hear the... Was the microphone on before, like, the image of me came on then? I hum a lot. I do. I don't mean to. I hum without realising I'm humming, and then I sort of have to catch myself. So I do have to try and zip it. So anyway, the cameras were working before I came on. Oh my gosh. There we go. Now you can hear me. I don't know how to take it off the... Okay, I'm not going to change it now because I don't know how to take the microphone off the top screen, off like the first screen, but I will look into that. So I just thought I turned it off, but then apparently I turned it all off, so I'm not doing it now. And now I feel really flustered. Yeah, if I was just humming, I mean, that's fine. But yeah, I didn't realise that was the case. Okay, Margarita, thank you for the stars. Oh, I feel all flustered. Right, so today we've got the egg pops and oysters. The new game is going to launch to either on Sunday or Tuesday. So Sunday this week or Tuesday the start of next week. Just depends, in all honesty. But the new game will be up as soon as possible, and then I'll pop it's on the page as I normally do as soon as it's live. Shelley, bless you, thank you for the stars as well. So let's just dive straight in because I've completely lost my train of thought. It will come back to me, and any updates will come back to me as well. I do apologise. It's completely gone. I always feel like a Wally when this happens. Oh, raffle. Yes, the pro raffle is on the 13th, which is... yes, Monday. Sorry, my calendar's right down the bottom. So yeah, the tickets come off the website this Sunday at midnight, and then the draw is on Monday the 13th evening, and the numbers will get posted at some point in the day on the 13th. Most likely around midday. So up first today is Lauren Shaw. Was it Lauren? I hope I'm pronouncing your name correctly. Lauren Shaw, are you here? Lauren, hello, hello, hello. You have got 3 openings altogether. Which 3 would you like to choose? So you've got oysters or egg pops. You can pick all of the same, or you can have a mix of each. If it's a mix of each, I'll need to know how many of each you would like to have. Oysters, so all oysters, perfect. Would you like to keep or would you like to donate your shells? And are there certain colours that you're hoping for? Let me just double check they're all... Actually, I can top it up a little bit more. So we still do have Pearline, as you can see, so you'll get a donated pearl first. We'll start with the donated pearl, then we'll do the oyster or oysters and go through. Keep the shells, perfect. So what I do when you keep the shells is I clean them or take the flesh away sort of as we go. So do bear with me while I'm doing that, if that's okay. So let's, oh, we're upside down, but let's go down, then I'll flip the camera. There we go. Okay, so, and double check this camera is good. Perfect. Your donated pearl is a dove grey. Now, are there certain colours that you're hoping for? So dove grey. And then coming across for your first oyster. Slight double pop there. There's a little bit of a pearl blister on the inside there. You're hoping for lighter pearls, watermelon, corals, rose golds. And you are twinning. Twinning with darker, almost purpley rose gold pearls. Now they are base rose gold, but they've got this gorgeous sort of natural lilac overtone to them. Okay, so if I bring you across, so you can see there they are a pinky purple rose gold twin. They are gorgeous. Oyster number 2. Slight double pop there. There's your mother of pearl. And you are twinning for a second time. And this time you are twinning with Autumn Peach twins. Okay, so especially with these when they go under the rose golds that are already in the sand, you're going to really see the differences in the rose gold there. Look at those. Ooh. And then coming across for your last oyster. Lights pop there. There's your mother of pearl. Oh, sorry. Camera flipped around on its own. So there's your mother of pearl. And in here, you have triples. So 3 pearls in this one. Okay, so we have got a Pepsi Blue, a Waterberry, so a mix between a watermelon and a raspberry, and it's a slightly lighter grassy green. If we go through all of these colours again for you, so at the very top you've got your Dove Grey, then twinning darker purpley rose golds, twinning autumn peaches, and then a Pepsi Blue, a Waterberry, and a lighter grassy green. Lauren, if you're happy with all of these colours, my lovely, I'll need to know which ones you'd like where. And if you're not happy, I can swap them for colours of your choice. And then again, I'll just need to know which ones you would like where. I'm just wrapping up the shells for you. So I am going to measure the green. I don't think he's quite a 9. However, he definitely looks larger compared to all the others. So I am just going to measure him through. He's not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, not an 8. So he's an 8.5. So yeah, not quite a 9. But what do you think? What would you like to do? Can't hear me. Is the microphone working for everybody else? My end, it's saying it's working. Now, obviously, that's not saying that that's not true for you. It's just for me, it does say it's working. So I don't know if it's a me thing or a connection issue. The sound's okay for you, Lynn. It's working. Okay, so Lauren, possibly if we come out and then go back in again, hopefully then that should work better for you. Thank you, everybody. And you can hear me now? Perfect. So I'll need to know if you're happy with these colours, which ones you would like where. And I can go through the colours again for you, just in case you didn't hear. So you've got Dove Grey, twinning Rose Golds with that purpley lavender overtone, twinning Autumn Peaches, then a Pepsi Blue, a Waterberry, and a lighter grassy green. And that grassy green is measuring at an 8.5. So what do you think and what would you like to do? The rose gold twins for the earrings, that's perfect. So rose gold. And then with your other item, would you like to have a pearl on there? And if so, which colour would you like? You'd like all of them to keep. Perfect, of course, you don't have to swap any of them if you don't want to. They can all be yours, that's not a problem. So it's just regarding your other item, would you like to have a pearl on there? With that item, you don't have to if you don't want to though. This one here, so this is a waterberry, so it's a mix between watermelon and raspberry. So you'd like him on the other item. Perfect. And then your remaining pearls here, just to confirm that you're happy with these ones as your loose pearls. Perfect. I'm just going to gather these up for you. Okay, and if I bring you back up here then, so I have wrapped up your shells, so they will get sent along with your order for you. And I hope, Lauren, that you'll be happy with everything once it arrives. And that's up there for you. Oh, Mackenzie, I'm glad that you like it. So the December one, it gets revealed tomorrow, actually. So for those of you who didn't get the December 2024 monthly charm deal, you'll see what it is tomorrow. But it's quite a cute one, I think. Okay, up next then today is Michelle Osborne. Michelle, are you here? Lauren, you're very, very welcome. I will say that the paraffle is only for supporters, this one. Sometimes I do ones for everyone, but this one was requested by the supporters, so it is only for supporters. If you would like to become a supporter, you can join, but obviously if not, that's absolutely fine. But yeah, this one is just for supporters this time round. Michelle, hello, hello, hello. Let me mark that you are here as well. Michelle, you have got 2 openings altogether. Which 2 would you like to have? So you've got oysters or egg pops, or you can have one of each. It's completely up to you, my lovely. I put them on the page, Patricia, for you to see, yes. Oysters, so both oysters, Michelle. Perfect. So would you like to keep or would you like to donate your shells? And overall, are there certain colours that you're hoping for? So if we go down, we're going to do your gifted pearl first from Pearline. Oh, that came out really fast. And you have got a lighter burgundy red as your gifted pearl. Donate the shells. Bless you. Thank you very much, my lovely. And then coming back for your oysters. And Tracy, bless you. Thank you for the stars there, Tracy. So Michelle, your first oyster. Happy with any as you're building a collection. Love that. Okay, well I hope you get some colours that you may not have already or that are at the top of your list possibly. Slight double pop there. No pals on that side. Oh, 1 and 2. You are twinning. And they look to be Cinderella blue twins, I believe. Let me just dry them up. Yes, they are. Now it does seem that this one, I'll show you one at a time. This one seems like he's the slightest smidge darker than this one. Now if I put them next to each other, you may not even be able to see that on the camera. It's just the ever so slightly different shade there, but gorgeous Cinderella twins. And then coming back for oyster number 2. Slight double pop there. It's a twinning kind of night tonight. You are twinning. Twinning with lighter raspberry twins. So raspberry is a tone, so you can go all the way from the brightest raspberry, and then these are some of the lightest raspberries that we've seen so far. So lighter raspberry twins. So you've got the burgundy red, twinning Cinderella blues and twinning raspberries. What do you think to all of these? Michelle, if you're happy with these, then they are yours. Or if you would like to do any colour swaps, I can do that for you as well. I am just going to measure the raspberries, especially because they do look, again, quite large compared to the other ones. So twin 1 is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, not an 8. He's an 8.5. Twin 2 is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, not an 8. He's an 8.5 as well, so they are measuring the same size there. But what do you think? Can you just confirm, are you happy with those? Oh, I was just about to request a drink, Bab. Thank you very much. Whoa, don't spill. Thank you, darling. Do you want to get the other one as well, please? Thanks. You're happy to keep all of those? Brilliant. I really tried today, Tracy, because I worked out that it's normally the first couple of people of the live. I end up changing the lighting around because I always end up not being happy with it. So today I actually had the time to really try and get the lighting as good as I can. Now, don't get me wrong, I do try to do that each live, but today, touch wood, it's worked out so far. Okay, Michelle, thank you for the donation with your shells, and I hope that you'll be happy with everything once it arrives as well. I'm glad you're happy with the colours there, and that's up there for you. Oh, I remember, thank you, Bab. I remember another update I was going to say. Invoices from, what night was it? Sunday. They've been processed, but they haven't been sent out yet. So if you was waiting on an invoice, they'll get sent out tomorrow alongside if anything needs to be doing tonight as well. Sorry, I forgot to say that at the start. Up next today is Claire Knight. Claire, are you here? Oh, bless you, Shelley. Yeah, no, I'm sorry, my lovely. But it will definitely get done tomorrow. If you see me knocking, it's normally if the camera flips around, because I can see both the camera views at the same time. So I'm just sort of getting it back round the correct way. And Claire, hello, hello, hello. Claire, you have got 3 openings altogether. Do you know which 3 you would like to have? So oysters or egg pops? As always, if it's a mix of each, I'll need to know how many of each you'd like to have. Right, put that there. 1 pop, 2 oysters. Okay, with the oysters, would you like to keep or would you like to donate your shells? And overall, are there certain colours that you're hoping for? So we'll do the egg pop first, then we'll do the oysters. Well, no, sorry, the praline first, egg pop, then oysters. So let's go down and we'll start with praline. Okay, so in here he looks like a autumn peach as your gifted pearl. Donate the shells. Bless you, Claire. Thank you. Coming across for your egg pop. Two pearls in this one. And you've got a lighter burgundy red. and a chocolate bronze. Coming across for your oysters. Gorgeous lighter pop with that one. Oh, no pals on that side. And you are twinning. Twinning with that almost, I'm going to say the darker autumn peach. They are almost sort of moving into the golden peach territory. But no, so darker autumn peach. See, the single pearl up here is a autumn peach. So you can see it's the same sort of tones, just the twins there are slightly darker. Moving across for your second oyster. Light pop. And you have triples. So 3 pearls in this one. Now we've definitely got a golden peach here, so now we're going to see the difference between the autumn peach, oh there it is, and the golden peach. So if I show you that one first, here, so it's sort of a richer, deeper colour, so you can see the difference hopefully now. You've then got a mystic purple and then a Cinderella blue. So if we go through from the very top then, Claire, you've got autumn peach, lighter burgundy red and a chocolate bronze, twinning autumn peaches, then a golden peach, a mystic purple and a Cinderella blue. If you're happy with these, I'll need to know which ones you would like on the jewellery. And if you're not happy, I can swap them for colours of your choice as well. Love the mystic purple. It's a gorgeous mystic purple, isn't it? Golden peach. Can you swap the twins for chocolate silvers, please, for the earrings? Oh, yes. Let me have a little look for you. Bear with me while I just find 2 matching ones. So bear with me. Are those 2? I'm just going to put them in the sand just so I can see. Yeah, what do you think to those 2 there? Or are they too light? So if I take out these 2. Well, thank you for joining us, Deborah. Yes, of course. Darker toned chocolatey silvers. Oh, I don't think my heating's on. My fingers feel like they're frozen. Again, so what I'm just doing, I'll show you actually, so you can see. I'm just finding a matching pair. Now, I do have lots of chocolates behind the scenes. It's just I may not have them all next to me here. Now, those two are very similar, but that one's got a large imperfection on him. So, and actually, they're looking different sizes now. So it may be, if you're happy for me to, I can match them off of the live. Like if I can find one colour that you're happy with, I can then look off of the live to match it, because with the chocolates, I do have, like I say, quite a few. Have a look at these ones here first though. So these two I've just added in. What do you think to those? Or are you still looking for darker ones than that? They are perfect. Oh, that's brilliant. So if I just pick up the other two. So those, oh, hang on. Those chocolatey silvers there, so the ones left in the sand as your, for the earrings. Then with your other item, would you like to have a pearl on there? So with that one, you don't have to, so it's up to you, pearl on or off. If on, which colour would you like? I am just going to pick the twins up though, because these ones are definitely going on the jewellery. So then you can see the remaining pearls left there. Oh, I need to put some heating on, I think. There we go. Can you have the golden peach on the other? I love that. Yes, of course. Okay, Claire, so that is the pearl colours for your jewellery. So the remaining pearls are going to be your loose pearls. So just confirm, are you happy with these colours, or are there any other changes that you'd like to make? What do you think? Swap the red for a burgundy, please, and the peach for a Cadbury purple, of course. So the red, hang on. So more of a burgundy red, is that one okay? I can go for a darker shade if you would prefer. And then the peach for a Cadbury purple. If those two shades are okay, brilliant. Like I say, if not though, do shout out and let me know. And then, are there any other swaps that you'd like to do? They're perfect. And can I add pin caps on them? Of course. Is that pin caps on the purple and the red? Or do you mean pin caps on all 5? Either option's fine. It's just so obviously I write down the correct thing. So you'd like to be invoiced for pin caps on hypnotise Sarah. Should we do like the swing thing? Although looking at that I think would make me feel a bit queasy. On all of them, Claire. Okie dokie. So the invoice will get sent across for you. The invoices will definitely get sent across for you tomorrow. And it will go to the email address on the order form. So if I bring you back up to me. Thank you for the donation with your shells as well, my lovely. And that's safe up there for you. I'm just adding these together here. Okay, up next today is Lisa Spurdin. Lisa, are you here? Lisa, good evening. Lisa, I've just added your orders together, so I've just printed that off for you. So that's perfect. And it means that you now have got 2 openings altogether. Yeah. Which 2 would you like to have? Oh, oysters or egg pops or one of each. And looking over, I've just seen that this egg pop is... Oh, it's open with 1 pearl in. So there must be loose pearls in the bottom of the box. So I'm just going to take this one out of there. Sometimes when I rummage through, they sort of do pop open. But that's fine. Still plenty others. 1 of each. Perfect. So 1 and 1. Would you like to keep or would you like to donate your shells? Oh, no, I just think that one's a stinky one. We won't open this one. So if you can see, there's lots of air in it. There's sort of liquid which is freely moving, which isn't a good sign. And there's a bits of I don't think you can see on the camera, but like grime and stuff. So I'm going to pop that one in the stinky pile. So those of you who ordered, so this one looks a lot better if you can see. Those of you who've ordered stinky oysters, I mean, it may not be stinky and there'll be nothing wrong with the pearls in any way, but it gives little signs that it could be. And like I say, they might not be, but they may be, which is why I don't open them on the live, and they're at a discounted price on the website. So you'd like to donate the shells, thank you very much. Lisa, is there certain colours that you're hoping for? So if we do your gifted pearl first. Oh, where is it? There we go. Oh, a darker one here. And he's a chocolate purple. So he's a base chocolate, sorry, with a slight purple overtone. Shelley, you had the grossest one ever and it didn't smell at all. I mean, is that a bonus? I think that's a bonus. That's what I mean. Some of them can be deceiving where they really don't smell, and then some of them really do. So yeah, that's why they're not guaranteed to be stinky, but you've just got to be pre-warned that they could be. Lisa, you love pastel colours. Okay, right, let's move through to your egg pot. Good luck. Oh, it's a gorgeous combination. So you've got two pearls in there, and you've got, oh, I love them together. So an olive green, which is a sample colour at the moment, and a foresty green. Look at the greens together. It is honestly, I think, one of my favourite combinations at the moment, because obviously making all the jewellery and stuff, the greens together are super, super beautiful. Coming across then for your oyster. Oh my, wow, there's your mother of pearl. To add to your, oh, and it's twinning. To add to your greens. Oh, Lisa, what do you think about greens? For me, green is my favourite colour in life and in pearls. So I personally have a slight bias towards them. So I will not be offended if you're not happy with greens. But twinning, sort of a sea foamy grass green twin. So you've got the chocolatey with the purple overtone, then the olive green, the forest green, and the sea foamy overtone with the grass green base. What do you think to these? If you're happy with these, then they are all yours, and I'll need to know which ones you'd like on the jewellery. Of course, if you're not happy, I can swap them for colours of your choice. You'd like to have the twins made into simple drop earrings, of course. So I'm just writing this down. Simple drop earrings with the sea foam grass twins. Perfect. 1 and 2. Forest on the charm. Okay, so that's your jewellery picked for then. So the remaining 2 pearls there, are you happy with those? Or would you like to make any changes at all? Can I swap the other green for a light periwinkle? You can. One like this. It is slightly two-tonal as well, so it's more periwinkle than more purple on that side, if that one's okay. Oh, bless you, Shah. Whereabouts are you based? I hope you've got all your necessities, so you're all safe and warm and fed. That's perfect, Lisa. Okay, so these two here you're happy with as your loose pearls, is that correct? In Kansas. Oh, Shah, bless you. Well, like I say, I hope you've got everything you need while trapped in, snowed in, I should say. You need milk. Oh no. Lisa, happy with those? Brilliant. No, you're very, very welcome. Let's just gather these up for you. Okay, and if I bring you back up to me. So thank you for the donation with your shells. The invoice for the simple drop earrings, that will get sent across for you tomorrow. It will go to the email address that's on the order form. And Lisa, I hope that you'll be happy with everything once it arrives. Oh, bless you, and thank you for the stars there, Lisa. It's very, very kind of you. Thank you. Okay, up next then today is Maddie Kirby. Maddie, are you here? Samantha, she's there with you. Perfect. Well, Maddie, hello, hello, hello. I hope you're well. And Maddie, you have got 3 openings altogether. Do you know which 3 you would like to have? So you can have oysters or egg pops or a mix of each. If it's a mix of each, I'll need to know how many of each you'd like to have. What do you think? All oysters. Donate the shells. Oh, that literally, I don't know if you can see, but that one came out funny. 1, 2, and 3, donating the shells. Are there certain colours, Maddie, that you're hoping for? So we're going to do the gifted pearl first, and then we'll open up your oysters for you. Oh, that came out really quickly. Oh, so it's a gorgeous lighter icy blue as your gifted pearl. Okay, so coming across for your first oyster. Oh, sorry about the camera then, my lovely. It does that sometimes. So there's your mother of pearls. There's definitely no pearls on that side. And if we have a squidge in here. Oh, 1 and 2. So you are twinning. pearls in your first one, twinning with bridal white twins. Actually, they do look like they're slightly off-white, so they've got like a slight cream overtone to them. So I'm going to call them creamy white twins there. Coming back for oyster number 2. Oh, again, I'm sorry about the camera. Deary me. There's your mother of pearl. Oh, 1 and 2, 3. Any more? No more in that one. So you have got triples. And these are such gorgeous, brighter colours. These colours go beautifully together. Oh my wow. You've got a 2-tonal icy Pepsi blue. So it's got little flashes of icy blue, especially on this side, and then you go into the darker shades of the Pepsi blue. So 2-tonal icy Pepsi blue. It's a pickle with a pickle green. And then a gorgeous, look at him, a gorgeous coral. Now I will measure him at the end, sorry, because he does look like he's a slightly larger pearl there. Okay, so then coming across for your last oyster. One, two, three. You have triples for a second time, Maddie. So again, let me just dry these up for you, and then I'm going to go through all of your colours again. So coming back across, you've got this beautiful sunshine yellow, a seafoam green, and a lighter silver bells. Okay, so from the very top then, you've got a lighter icy blue, then a 2-tonal icy Pepsi blue, twinning creamy whites and a lighter silver bells, pickle green, seafoam green, coral and a sunshine yellow. Maddie, if you're happy with all of these, then they are yours, my lovely. And of course, if you're not happy with these, do let me know and I can swap them for colours of your choice. Now, we're just going to measure that coral. Ooh. So he's not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, not an 8. He is an 8.5, so he's not quite in the 9 club, but still beautiful colours there. But what do you think? Swap the bridal twins for a deep black and a dark red. Yep. Black. Okie dokie. So a black. And a dark red. How about this one? If those shades are not okay though, do of course let me know and I can have a look for different ones for you. She said it's a bit too purple, anything closer to a blood colour. How about this one? Or this one? So 1 or 2 maybe? Any of those? Black is perfect though, brilliant. So let's get the correct red for you. One, brilliant. So not this one. You would like to keep this one and then take this one away. Okay, you're very welcome. Maddie, are there any other colour swaps you'd like to do, or are you happy with these ones here? The black for the necklace, please, and they're all amazing. That's perfect. Okay, so let me bring you back across, and then I can pop them in here. Ooh. Okay, Maddie, my lovely, let me come back up so you can see me. I can see. You can see me. Maddie, thank you for the donation with your shells. So I do appreciate that there. And I, of course, hope that you'll be happy with everything once it arrives. And you're very, very welcome as well. And that's safe up there for you. She's over the moon. Perfect, Samantha. It's what I like to hear. And then Samantha, it is your turn up next. Are you happy to have your go straight away? Yep, I've still got space available for today. So if you order today, you'll be added on for tonight. For tonight. That's not a problem. However, I won't be able to read emails unless it's to do with the order form sort of straight away. I won't be able to sort of read and respond to emails until in sort of not on the live. Samantha, yes, perfect. Okay, so Samantha, you have got 5 openings altogether. Which 5 would you like to have? So same drill, oysters or egg pops. You can have all of the same, or you can have a mix of each. If it's a mix of each, I'll need to know how many of each you'd like to have. Tanith, hello, thank you for joining us. The email was just asking to go on tonight's live. Oh, bless you, Andrea. Yep, of course, I'll add you on. That's not a problem at all. Still got space available for today. All oysters and donate the shells, Samantha. Okay. 1, 2, 3. I said 5, didn't I? 4 and 5. Okay, are there certain colours you're hoping for? As always, the camera's got a mind of its own today, so I do apologise if it sort of flips on anyone's opening. Right, it's just gone back to normal. So let's go down. Good luck. I am in the UK, Joanna, so I'm in Northamptonshire in the UK. However, I do ship internationally. So you've got a lemon yellow as your donated pearl. Hoping for light grey for the charm, and then any other colours. So we'll see what comes out. Oyster number 1. Oh, sorry, I'm just pulling my sleeves up there. There we go. So oyster number 1. Light pop there. Oh, we've got a slight runaway on this side. Oh, the camera. I'm just going to see if I tilt it slightly more, if it will stop doing that. Okay, so there's a little bit of flesh on that side, but there's definitely no pearls there. So we've got 1 runaway, and I can definitely see another one, Samantha. Oh, 1, 2, and 3. And there's no more in that one. So you have got triples. 3 pearls in your first oyster. Okay, so coming across, you've got a darker autumn peach, a raspberry. Oh, it does look like it's got a hint of watermelon, but I think it is base raspberry. And then a blurple, so a mix between, oh, let me just clean that off, sorry. Mix between blue and purple. So in some lights he's more blue, some lights he is more purple. Oyster number 2. Oh, light pop there. And there's your mother of pearl. Oh my, wow. Oh, this colour. You are twinning. Oh my gosh. Oh wow. Okay. They are like a dark bluey green, almost, it gives me like tealy peacocky vibes. Can you see that? They're like a blue-green. This one here is just slightly lighter. Can you see that? Yeah, so you can see the difference between the two. One's lighter, one's darker. But yeah, it's like a dark blue, dark green, dark teal. They are gorgeous. Oh wow, hang on, just get it refocused. I feel like it's just gone out slightly. Yeah, look at those. How cool are they? Oh, okay, Samantha, moving on to your next oyster. And you are twibbing with lighter silver bell twins. So they are not quite light enough to be dove grey, I would say, but they are a gorgeous lighter silver shade. So if we come across them, we're just going to pop them underneath the other set of twins, I think. Seeing as, there we go. Oh, I don't know. I feel like I need to, it's not focusing as well down there. Just rearrange everything slightly. There we go, that's focused better now, isn't it? Okay, so 2 more oysters to go. And moving on to your next one. Light pop there. Oh, okay, so there is a pearl on this side, and then no more pearls here. You've got a runaway, oh my gosh, so before I've even had a squidge, 1, 2, and 3, you have triples. Three pearls in here. So these colours are another silver, so again another sort of silvery bells, a lighter seafoam green, and a periwinkle. Samantha, coming across for your last oyster. Light pop there. Oh my gosh, this camera today. I'm so sorry, it's sort of flicking forward and backwards, isn't it? There's your mother of pearl. And ending with triples. So 3 pearls in that one as well. Oh, come back please, Mr. Pearl. So, you've got a autumn peach, a raspberry, so this raspberry is brighter than the first, and then a darker Cinderella blue. I know I've placed them not fully in colour lines there, but I wanted to move them up so they'd be more in focus, so I hope that's okay for you, Samantha. Okay, so if I go through all of the colours again for you, you've got the lemon yellow, and then 2 autumn, oh, the light, come back. Oh. It's not time to die on me today, light. Sorry. So the lemon yellow and 2 autumn peaches, lighter raspberry, blurple, periwinkle, and a darker Again, raspberry, waterberry. It does have that waterberry hint to it, doesn't it? The twinning dark greeny blues, one darker, one lighter, which are gorgeous. Seafoam green and then a Cinderella blue. Twinning lighter silver bells and then a single silver bells as well. What do you think to all of these, Samantha? If you're happy, then they're yours, and I'll need to know which one you'd like on your jewellery. And of course, if you're not happy, I can swap them for colours of your choice. Love them. The small light grey on the charm. And can I swap the lighter pink for a Cadbury purple? Of course. Let me just write this down about the dove, not the dove grey, the silver on there, and then a Cadbury purple. Oh, there it is. So take this one away and add in one of these. Oh, are there any other swaps that you'd like to do? Happy with those? Perfect. You're very welcome, Samantha. Okay, so let me bring you back up. Samantha, thank you for the donation with your shells as well. And I do hope that you'll be happy with everything once it arrives, my lovely. My pen keeps going to run, not pen, kitchen towel keeps going to run away. You're very welcome. Okay, up next today is Lizette Thurlow. Lizette, are you here? Shirley, bless you. Thank you for the stars, my lovely. Liz, hello, hello, hello. Liz, you have got 4 openings altogether. Which 4 would you like to have? So you've got oysters or egg pops, or if you would like to have a mix of each, I'll need to know how many of each you'd like to have. 2 of each, Liz. Oh, I thought I had 2 then. 1 and 2. 3 and 4. Okay, are there certain colours, Liz, that you're hoping for? And you've said to donate the shells, so thank you very much for that, my lovely. So starting with the gifted pearl, then we'll do the egg pops, then we'll do the oysters. So gifted pearl, you have got a brighter pink. So, oh, this camera, so just a touch brighter than a candy floss pink. Okay, so coming across then for egg pop number 1. Two pearls in here. You've got a brighter sea green and a 2-tonal Cinderella blue. Now he is a slightly funky shape, but look at his colouring. So you can see it's got lighter, even possibly patches of like an icy blue on there, but then with the darker Cinderella 2-tonal shades. Egg pop number 2. 2 pearls in this one. And you've got a slightly darker sea green here, so hopefully you can see the difference between the two. And a burgundy red. Coming across for your oysters, Liz. Oyster number 1. Lights pop there. Oh. So 1 pearl in that one. There is a darker shade. No way, have we got another one? Oh, it's gorgeous. Hang on, is it a... Oh, I'm just trying to work out if it's an oil slick or not. No, I think it is more just the greens. It does have a little imperfection just there, but no, it's just the greens and blues, but it's a gorgeous darker tealy, darker bluey green. It's beautiful. And then your next oyster. Thank you, Rachel. Slight double pop there. Oh, you are twinning. Twinning with green pearls, which are actually slightly different shades, Liz. Oh wow, okay, so you've got one which is more pickle. So if I show you that one first. So pickle. And then it's like a mustardy green. It's almost like an olivey shade to the pickle. Does that make sense? So yeah, you've got definitely one pickle twin and then one mustardy pickle twin. Okay, so from the very, very top then you've got the bright pink, burgundy red, 2 sea greens, one lighter, one darker, that gorgeous darker greeny blue, then two-tonal Cinderella blue, and twinning pickle and mustardy pickle. Liz, what do you think to these? If you're happy, then I'll need to know which two you would like on your jewellery. If you're not happy, I can swap them for colours of your choice. Lovely. Can we swap the top two for dove greys for the earrings? Yeah. And then the rest on pin caps. Now I've got these two as dove greys. I don't have any larger ones at the moment. So would you be happy with those there? Or I can pop you on a waiting list for ones slightly larger. And then invoiced for pin caps on the loose pearls. No, we're happy with those ones as the dove greys. That's perfect. And I'm glad that you're happy with the remaining colours as well, Liz. Okay. They all go beautifully together as well. We're getting colours today which really complement each other. Pop these in here. So the invoice for the pin caps will get sent across for you tomorrow to the email address on the order form. Thank you, my lovely, for the donation with your shawls, and that's safe up there for you. Okay, up next then today is Andrea Bennett. Andrea, are you here? Liz, you're very, very welcome. Andrea, hello, hello, hello. Andrea, you have got one opening altogether. Which opening would you like to go for? A oyster or a egg pop? An egg pop, okay. Is there certain colours that you're hoping for? Let's go down. So, good luck. Donated pearl first. I always lose them. There it is, down the front. And you've got a burgundy red as your gifted pearl. Oh, he's a gorgeous red. And then coming back for your egg pop. Hoping for a bright raspberry for the charm. And we've got two pearls in this one. You've got another burgundy red, which is slightly darker than the first, and a sample rose gold, which is an ever so slightly funky shape. But he's a gorgeous, deeper rose gold shade. Now, you just said you was hoping for a raspberry, so if you would like to swap one for a raspberry, I can do that for you. And of course, if you wouldn't like to swap, that's fine, or if you'd like to swap any others as well, do let me know. I don't have a Mystic Purple, no, I'm afraid. I can pop you on the waiting list if you would like to wait for a Mystic Purple. With the raspberry, if you're happy with this one, I'll need to know which colour you'd like to swap out for him. That's perfect. Swap a red. Okay. So the raspberry on the jewellery, and then with the other pearls there, would you like to swap any of the other two? Pepsi blues, I'm afraid I don't have either. I do have icy blues and a lighter Cadbury purple. So we've got this one here. And instead of a Pepsi blue, I could do a brighter icy blue. What do you think to those? Oh, happy with those? Brilliant. Is that with both of them or just the purple? I'm not sure if I... Just the purple, you've got the icy blue. Okay, is there a different pearl that you'd like to swap, or are you happy with the rose gold? So I've got apple green as my lighter greens that I've got available at the moment. I'm just trying to find where the pot is. Oh, there it is. Sorry, it's in the wrong place. So I've got ones like this. Oh, happy with that one as well. Brilliant. So you'd like to have jump rings on those. So on the purple and the green, jump rings. Brilliant. So I'm just going to write that down for you, Andrea, my lovely. Okay, so your invoice for the jump rings will get sent across for you tomorrow. It will go to the email address that's on the order form. I hope that you'll be happy with everything once it arrives, and that's safe up there for you. Oh, you're very, very welcome. Yes, that's not a problem, is it? It should be okay, yeah. Right, up next today is Heather Davies. Heather, are you here? Andrea, you're very welcome. Heather, hello. Now, just because it is a different name on Facebook as to the order form, could you just confirm the second part of the email address for me? So I don't need to know the whole email address, just from the @ onwards. So what that section is going to be. So it could be Hotmail, Gmail, Outlook, Yahoo, any of the providers, but just to confirm who you are, if that's okay. That's perfect, Heather. Okay, so that means you've got one opening and one 4 pearl oyster. So if I get the 4 pearl oyster for you, with your other opening, would you like to have a oyster or a egg pot? Just going to mark that you are here as well. Donate the shells and you'd like an egg pot. Okay, is there certain colours that you're hoping for? So donated pearl, egg pop, 4 pearl oyster. Let's go down. So donated pearl is a burgundy red. There's been a couple of reds in the gifted pearls today actually, hasn't there? Let's come across. And again, it's a gorgeous brighter red. Oh, coming back for your egg pop. Wedding colour, so that's perfect. Oh, that is perfect. 2 pearls in this one. You have got a golden peach. He is a slightly funky shape though, so he's not fully round there. So of course, if you're not happy with that, I can swap him at the end. And then a darker silver bowels. Actually, let's put them this way, because then the 4 pearl oyster ones can go there as well. So then coming back for your 4 pearl oyster. Light pop there. Oh, look at those together. 1, 2, 3, and 4. So we are, of course, quadding. Okay, so we've got a Pepsi blue, a lilac-y silver, a Cinderella blue, and a darker seafoam green. Gorgeous quad together. Those colours are beautiful. So you've got the lighter burgundy red, golden peach and a silver bells, Pepsi blue, silver lilac, Cinderella blue and a darker seafoam green. Happy with them. Can you change the second on the top for a purplish one? So this one, I think, if I've got the wrong one though, do let me know. I've just popped it to the side to make sure. And I've got a Cadbury purple. Would that one be okay? That one's correct. Okay, so just confirm if you're happy with that shade of purple and if there's any other swaps that you'd like to do. Yes, so the cage can fit, I think it's up to 8 pearls depending on the size. So these ones should all fit in it, yes, all together. Yep, happy with all of those then? Brilliant. Heather, thank you for the donations with your shells. And of course, I hope that you'll be happy with everything once it arrives as well. And that's safe up there for you. You're very, very welcome. Right, and let me just refresh that. I think, oh no, hang on. This has come through. If you'd like them measured, is that measuring the pearls? Hang on, let me go back and have a look. Would you like them measured? So I can, with the pearls, if you'd like them measured, I mean, yes, you can pop it on the order form, or once the pearls are in the sand, so after I've popped them, or opened them, once they're in the sand, if you just say, can you measure all pearls or can you measure certain colours? I mean, would you like me to go and measure them, Samantha? As in now, I'm very happy to. I was about to finish the live, so there's no one waiting after you. So if you would like me to go, where are you? Is it for you and Maddie, or just you, my lovely? But it's not a problem. But yeah, I did stop measuring them all, but I'm very happy to do so if somebody asks. And if anything looks suspiciously larger, I do definitely measure. No, of course I don't mind. So I'll do Maddie's first. So let's go down. Okay, so Maddie's one's here. Now this camera that we're on now doesn't show the colours as they are. It just doesn't go properly. So I will measure them here though, and then I can show you them on the other camera again if needs be. So the coral is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, not an 8. He's an 8.5. The black is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7. He's a 7.5. Burgundy red is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5. He's an 8. Pickly one is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5. He's a 7. Seafoam green is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7. He's a 7.5. Lighter icy blue is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5. He's an 8. Pepsi blue is not a 5, not a 5.5. He's a 6. The Dove Grey Silver Bells is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5. He's an 8. And then the lemony yellow, or sunshine yellow, sorry, is not a 5, not a 5.5. He is a 6. So if I go back across here, they were Maddie's ones. Okay. And then bear with me, I will grab your ones, my lovely. Okay, so the silver bells that you chose to go onto the jewellery is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6. He is a 6.5. And then your remaining pearls. Let me just put them on and then I'll sort them out as I measure them. So if we do the twins first, so Silver Bell twins is what, not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, not an 8. He's an 8.5. Twin 2 is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, not an 8. He's an 8.5, so they're measuring the same size. The second set of twins, so the darker of the peacocky twins, is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7. He's a 7.5. Twin 2, which is the lighter of the two, is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7. He's a 7.5 as well. Cinderella blue is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, not an 8. He's an 8.5. The Blurple is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, not an 8. He's an 8.5. Silver Lilac-y one is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, not an 8. He's an 8.5. And the Cadbury Purple is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5. He's an 8. Waterberry Raspberry one is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5. He's a 7. Autumn Peach is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5. He's a 7. Second Peach is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5. He's a 7. Lemon Yellow is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5. He's a 7. And then your green is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7. He's a 7.5. Okie dokie. So I hope that's all okay, Samantha. And yeah, of course, if you would like to order in the future, once all your pearls are in the sand after the opening, just mention there if you'd like them measured, and it's honestly not a problem at all for me to go through and do. Okay, so yeah, it's not a problem. And that's all safe back on there. Right, so we're going to be live again tomorrow for the January 2025 monthly charm deal. We're live from around 7:30 GMT tomorrow. So if you'd like to join us, I'll see you then. And then for a normal live, we'll be live again on Friday and Sunday. So I hope you all have a good rest of your evening, and I will see you soon. Take care. Bye.